You take it a strap. I'm strapped up.
What's happening? What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 285 of the Strap Season podcast. I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And before we kick off the episode, guys, you know the drill by now. Please can you head over to our Instagram page, Strap Season Pod, Twitter page, Strap Season Podcast. Link in the bio on both of those pages, and I'll take you to where we're situated at streaming wise. So if you like the audio, you've got the usual audio podcast sort of platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so on and so forth. And then if you like the visuals, the YouTube channel link is there. And as you guys have seen, very active with the short form clips on TikTok and YouTube Reels and Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts, sorry. But yeah, make sure you do that for us, guys. Like, subscribe, engage with us, man. Flowz, how you doing, bro?
Yo,
smile on your face?
Yeah.
Happy, man?
Great weekend.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Good boxing. Both our teams won as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, okay, cool. Still good boxing, though. We've got a lot to talk about this episode, guys. Some cracking cards, some cracking fights that went down yesterday. And we've got one fight to preview for next week as well. But, of course, let's start with yesterday's card, I guess. Let's start with the big one, Flowz. I want to start with the big one.
Start right there.
Shakur, Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. I want the listeners to wait a little bit, so we're gonna get to the main fight. Okay. Let's build up a little bit.
Okay, cool.
I tuned in from the Shushu Carrington fight.
Okay.
I think you tuned in from the Kishore fight, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Before I get to the Shushu Carrington fight, Flowz, I think it would be remiss for me not to mention, probably the biggest talking point of the night. And that was the fight before the heavyweight scrap between Jarrell Miller and Kingsley Ibe. Obviously, we won't dwell too much on this because I didn't actually watch the full fight. I caught the highlights.
Yeah.
But I found out about this fight before I even watched the fight. Because I just looked at my timeline and I saw a tweet, Flowz. The tweet was, no way. They said, you're telling me Miller's wig got punched off and it flew into the crowd and they were passing it around the crowd. I said, obviously, imagine seeing that with no context.
Yeah.
Like, the fight's over at this point.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh? And then I've seen the pictures float. And I kid you not, listeners, I was shouting with laughter. I couldn't believe it. Jarrell Miller has got his wig pushed, literally. Because Buddy was in the ring with a toupee on.
Crazy.
And this Ibe guy boxed him up and the toupee came off. You'll see in the one round, the toupee's hanging by a thread, flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
As he's eating shots. I was in tears. I said, yeah, that's getting me. Obviously, I've seen all the memes right now.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Jarrell Miller is such a character. He took it off, and waved it around, and threw it into the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm seeing literally boxers are passing it around. 1 minute it's with Sky Nicholson.
Yeah.
Next minute, what's his name? Wardley's got it next to him, so I'm keeping it safe for you. So funny. Apparently, Flowz, he was at his mum's place. He went to do something to his hair, and he actually put on like ammonium bleach or something like that, and he just wiped out his hair. So obviously, you see in the post-fight Flowz, you're just seeing a little bit of patch of hair there, and the head top. It's the funniest thing ever. Listen, if you haven't listened, go and see. So funny. Trust it to be Jarrell Miller.
Yeah, crazy.
So funny. I caught the highlights of the fight, Flowz.
Yeah. The thing is, I didn't even know who won. I still don't know who won or lost.
Miller won by SD.
Cool.
It looked like it was one of those. It was tough. I don't know about this Kingsley Ibe guy.
Yeah.
No clue about him. I watched the presser and I was thinking to myself, yeah, he seems too happy to be here. Miller's probably gonna walk through him. But it turns out this guy gave Miller a good scrap. From what I could see, the first half of the fight was an Ibe guy who was letting his hands go, peppering Miller, and then Miller kind of woke up second half and then started to. All Miller was doing was head down and just bang into the body.
Yeah.
But the fight was killing me, bro, because these men are so poorly conditioned and they look slow as hell. I thought my YouTube thing was I thought it was lagging. I swear to bro. I thought the thing was, you know when you got it on 7.75 speed?
Yeah.
I went to check. So, oh wow, this is normal speed. These men look slow, man. Slow. Jarrell Miller, again, obviously this has been something for his whole career. He's sometimes that, you know, he's very up and down with his activity. Most of the time he's very inactive.
Yeah.
And it's bad for him because he's such a big heavyweight, Flowz. He wasn't in shape.
Get him out of here, man.
I thought you like Miller.
Look, no, I don't know about like, but yeah, look, it's hard to get past him getting these opportunities.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's been a factor. He's talked. He's entertaining. This toupee thing's funny. Crazy work rocking a toupee, but shout out to him.
In a boxing ring.
In a boxing ring as well, man. Just
let it go, bro.
Just let it go, man. If it's good, it's good. But yeah, look, it's hard to look past all the drugs that he's injected. That's still, because remember, when he first came on, he was an engine.
Yes.
And that engine isn't.
And to be honest, that's what won the fight, though, to be fair. His activity, Ibe slowed down himself. Ibe probably wasn't in the best condition.
Yeah.
Ibe started quick, and then obviously Miller then started to win just off. It wasn't quality workflows, it was just activity.
Yeah.
He throws punches, he threw more punches, but yeah. He's got another thing is Miller, he always gets chances because of his mouth.
Yeah.
He's entertaining. And again, he's got another shot.
But I do you want to see him in any fights?
Nope.
Next,
No, not really. No, not really.
Yeah.
No, I don't really care for Jarrell Miller. Yeah. I said, even when he came back, I said to myself, I don't really care for this guy at all.
Yeah.
You know, he got caught too many times for my liking. And he's not good.
Yeah.
He's just big. Literally, just definition of just big. That's all he is. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Miller. Yeah. But yeah, moving on. Shoo Flowz. We have another graduate. Called it. Last year we said, look, in a couple of weeks' time, Shoo's going to graduate, and who's the other guy who graduated? Was it last week or whatever? So recently as well.
Dalton Smith.
We said these two are going to graduate very, very soon. Yeah. Against a guy called Castro, seasoned sort of Mexican fighter. This is Shoo's, I think, 17th fight. Home crowd, obviously, big New Yorker. And it was a good performance for us. Obviously, the Castro guy is not a bum. He was aggressive. But Shoo was just, you could see, I guess, the class, I think. Yeah. You know, the footwork, the speed, be able to fight from the outside. I'm a big fan of Shoo Carrington. I think he's got really good potential for us to just be like not a face, but like a mainstay. He's well spoken. Does from
New York,
does a good promo as well. Yeah. He's very respectful as well, humble, and he doesn't seem to duck. There was one moment in the fight, I can't remember which round it was, but Castro hurt him, and that's probably like the first time we've seen Shoo kind of like troubled. And Castro for like the next 2 rounds really put pressure, but Shoo was able to navigate through that, and then he got back behind his boxing from the outside, and the knockout was great. I don't know if you saw the stoppage, but yeah, really, really good stoppage, good combination. Was able to drop him, and I was impressed. Nice, and obviously you saw the emotion, Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Really happy for him. So yeah, he's in a good division.
Yeah.
But cool, Flowz. We're both in tune for this. Yeah. Keyshawn Davis, Jermaine Ortiz. We said, last week we said if Keyshawn's not focused, I know you were very clear and said, boy, I haven't been too impressed with Keyshawn's antics. Yeah. I think you said the antics and just
Well, I mentioned previous misdemeanors from him.
Yes,
Certain admissions made by him about how he was drinking in the last camp. He was missing weight recently.
Yep.
More than once.
Yep.
So I was like, look, you better be focused for this one.
Yeah.
And we did touch on the fact that he usually, regardless of all these antics, he usually comes into fights meaning business and performs. There's only one time that's been questionable, really.
Yeah.
So it was a question of better be focused this time. Better come ready. Better be prepared. Otherwise, you could be in trouble. Yeah.
And it's so interesting for us because we see Jermaine Ortiz, we know very, very well. Very hard guy to look good against. This is someone who made the great Lomachenko look semi-ordinary. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Teofimo, he made Teofimo look, bad, really bad. So not really bad, but bad. So. And Ortiz was, you can see, focused. He was like, look, I'm going to really beat this boy. And I saw some people say that they think Ortiz being an underdog was going to take this because of, I think, Keyshawn's antics come into play. So it's interesting how now Flowz fight week and then the fight night Flowz. It's almost as if Keyshawn's on the rebrand. He's come out to gospel. First of all, he's come out. Obviously, we know did he change his team as well? Yeah, he's changed his whole team. I think. Yeah. Obviously, his brothers are still there, but in terms of the coaching and whatever, he's changed his team. And he's even changed, as I said, he's done a rebrand. He's no longer going by the businessman no more, Flowz. He's going by Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, yeah, the song came out too as well. So, like, he's on a full-on rebrand. And to be honest, Flowz, as you said, he usually shows up for the fights. This was seen as a tricky potential banana skin for Keyshawn. And Flowz, in my opinion, I think he navigated this pretty superbly.
Yeah.
Absolutely superbly, Flowz. It was a good fight.
Yeah, it was.
Good technical fight. They both had their successes. It was quite apparent what we saw what Jermaine was trying to do. I felt like they were both trying to time each other and counter each other, basically.
Yeah.
And they were both having successes doing that. But the difference I was seeing is, and I said, I noticed this very early, I said to myself, boy, Ortiz is tagging Keyshawn timelines, but Keyshawn's feeling nothing.
Yeah.
There's no steam behind these shots. I don't think Keyshawn's feeling this. Whereas I can quite clearly see that Keyshawn's shots are more hurtful, I feel like. And Keyshawn, from early, was invested into the body, and he didn't ignore any of that. He kept banging to the body for the entire night. And obviously, it paid dividends in the end. But I just want to praise Flowz Keyshawn's poise, his patience. I thought there's no wasted movement. He's very economic with his punches. There's no wasted movement, and just he's very relentless as well. I think people realize how relentless he is. He's constantly on job, in front of you, trying to do something. So I thought it was a very, very accomplished professional performance, Flowz, and I think that might surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, look, Keyshawn serious. What was the fight? Was it the Lemos fight?
Lemos fight, yeah.
Where I said, I believe him. Like, we've always rated him.
Yeah.
But he's been talking like, I'll beat Tank.
Yeah.
I said, I believe him now.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Yeah.
He showed serious abilities. Always been talented, always rated him. Graduated a long time ago.
He did.
For us. But yeah, again, Ortiz didn't come to lay down, came to fight.
Yeah.
Had success in there, like you say.
Yeah.
But he was just being out success.
Being
out success.
If both were trying to employ the same game plan, but one guy was just doing it better.
Yeah.
That's it.
One guy was, landing more.
Yeah.
More telling shots, investing more to the body. And Keyshawn looked more comfortable in there as well.
Yeah.
Ortiz, tricky customer. He was killing me. He was doing like the way to his face sometimes. And dropping his arms down and you're trying different things.
I was literally going to say, he tried different, to be fair to me, he tried different looks. He just, again, came up against a better man. That's it.
Yeah, at points he was backing up Keyshawn,
Yeah.
trying to stand in the middle, walking down.
Yeah.
He was trying different things, but Keyshawn just out navigated him. And it's an impressive performance for Keyshawn. A fight he should win.
We said he will win, but we said it'd be tough. I think because of just how do you. I still don't think Jermaine Ortiz is a bum.
Yeah, he's not.
I don't think you do that against Lomachenko and be a bum. He's not. He's good. And as everyone said, he's notorious to look good against. Like he's made a lot of great fighters look bad. And Keyshawn looked brilliant in there, in my opinion. And he's quietly becoming one of the most devastating body punches in boxing. Who did he also stop to? But was it Baranchik he stopped with body work as well?
Yeah.
Might be Lemos as well. No, Lemos I know he stopped with body work.
It was a couple of knockdowns with Lemos, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think one of them was the body. And he was banging to Ortiz's body the entire night. And we see it finally paid off in the 11th round, I think, first is when Ortiz went down.
Yeah.
And again, Keyshawn, a lot of fighters, Conor Benn, for example, will just empty the tank. He was taking his time, picking his shots to not waste his punches and not waste his energy. And then obviously, 12th round, continued again. I think there was about 25 seconds left of the fight, but the referee raved it off.
Yeah.
Shame for Ortiz, I'm sure he would love to see this from the final bell. But the body shots were, like I said, it was coming all night. And we know in sport, you invest the body early, you keep doing it, eventually it'll pay off. Yeah. So, man, very, very impressive performance from Keyshawn. This rebrand, obviously Flowz, he's a big Christian now. Yeah. He was obviously quick to thank God, that's good. And obviously, in terms of next up, bro, it's interesting because prior to this, Keyshawn's been going at it with his fellow 140 pounders, specifically Africa. But also we know Frank Martin's at 140 and they previously had Static at 135. So where they're thinking that okay, cool, he's going to announce himself against Ortiz at 140, and then Keishon's now in the mix. Africa's there, Frank Martin's there. But Flowz, the first thing he called out was Devin Haney.
Yeah.
First of all, Flowz, why does everyone want Devin Haney?
So
Devin's, his name actually holds weight right now in his sport, big time.
You know, everyone thinks they could beat him, I think, for some reason.
Good luck.
I saw before the fight he was speaking with Bill Haney.
Yeah.
And they seem to have some prior agreement where they agree that if he beats Ortiz, Devin is next up for them. Like, they've got that arranged. So, yeah, look, Devin's a big name. Devin's a big star.
Big name.
Really and truly. So, it's a good opportunity to unseat him. And everyone, again, people think he's beatable. All these guys saying that they can beat him.
Again, good luck.
Yeah. But as well, there's a bit of disappointment from Keishon because he said that he's not staying at 140. He's even going down. He's only staying for Dalton Smith.
First of all, Flowz, I don't want Devin Keishon. Right.
Oh, you don't?
I don't want. No.
Yeah.
I want Keishon to stay at 140 pounds. Look good at the weight. He looked great at the weight.
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't tight. He said he wasn't tight on the scales. Nothing. He looked good. I want him to stay at 140 pounds. And I want him, how you just show me something and tell me I can't have it? You know, like Uncut Gems, KG me.
Yeah.
Because you had me believing when with the Africa thing. Yeah. I need that. I'm sorry, you can't pull the rug from me right now. Yeah. No way.
Especially after
you had me believing 135 when you said, "Oh fuck, Frank Martin up into his face." What? And then Frank was rattled. As Frank showed his biceps.
There's been way too many pull-ups and
don't you dare. Frank Martin's at 140 now. Don't you dare. So no, I don't want. Devin's got other business he can handle.
Yeah, there's a lot we've got to see before
that fight. And don't get me wrong, that fight will happen. I'm sure of it. That fight because Devin will fight anyone.
Yeah.
Devin don't duck. He even said he tweeted and I saw he tweeted like I said, okay, Keishon, let's do it next.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want that. You got business and to say also that you're only staying for 140 at 140 for Dalton. Because you want to do a big fight in the UK. It's giving cherry pick. It's giving scared. I can't lie, bro. Because like I said, you was bullish in saying that you're going to mess up Africa.
Yeah.
You've bullish before saying you would mess up Frank Martin.
It's personal.
Frank Martin, Africa. Gary Russell is there as well. And bro, there's people like.
I'd rather see that before.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not for this. And me, you know me, I love a big fight. That is a great fight. Yeah. It's going to happen. But right now, Keishon, I feel like you're with, everyone's under Turkey. You can make the 140 stuff cracking.
What about Dullah versus Keishon? Would you rather that Dullah versus Keishon or Haney versus Keishon? Because he's called out Dullah.
I still think I don't like that either because you know why he called out Dullah.
Yeah.
He knows he's green. Let me get him down.
Wants to get him.
Dullah, I still think I
rather. He was trying to pressure him. That's what.
Try and pressure the young ball. Yeah. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
And I thought he got away with it because Dullah was like, what the hell? Dullah didn't really know how to react. Yeah. But, yeah. And even Tio, well, obviously it's not happening now, but Tio was there as well.
I don't mind that one. But it's, to be fair, first on the list for me, he has to see Africa.
Has to.
Because he took Africa's opponent.
Yep.
It was meant to be Africa versus, what's his name? Ortiz. Jarrell Ortiz. For some reason that fell through and Keishon got that. Set that one up next.
Yep.
Africa Keishon, because that would be numbers
for that would be from the presser, all the preamble to the actual fight itself. I know that we both talking to each other in there as well.
That would be crazy.
Keishon was clearly as well because he was talking to Jermaine then as well.
I was talking to his corner.
Yeah. Keishon is funny, man. But yeah, look, I still think there's lots of business at 140 they can do before we can get to 147. Yeah, Dalton, I don't mind. That's a champion. I get it. But Africa's there, like I said. The ghost Frank Martin is there.
Yeah.
Gary Russell is there. These are guys that are deserving, I think, of, and these are good rivalries. Then you can move to 147. Like I said, all roads will lead to 147 in the end. Devin will be there. All these other guys will be there. But still handle your business at 140. But take away from that, look, Flowz, any other night, I could be happy to give this one fight for a performance of a night on us. But then we get to the main event.
Yeah.
Big smile on your face, like I said, I'm sure what we saw.
Yeah.
It's so funny, bro, because everyone said this is billed as a close fight. high level fight between two guys. Yes, we both picked Shakur. We're both confident Shakur was going to win. But we said, boy, when Tio shows up, eesh. And then at the end of last week, we said, well, boy, what if Shakur treats him?
That's what I wish.
I said, that's in the floor. Do you think that can happen? No way. Treat him. He said, he said, I'd love for that to happen. That's what I want. I said, I mean, he's good enough, but I'd expect Tio feels not a bum.
It depends what Tio shows up as well. Yeah. Because Tio can show up and get treated. It was in my mind, but I thought it's come focused.
I don't think you even said it, any version of Teofimo. I don't think any version of if the Tio that fought Loma showed up last night, Flowz, he gets done the same way.
Yeah, he does.
Gets done the
exact same way. I don't think even that's the best Tio. I think.
What the Josh Taylor performance is probably more.
What was the recent one in that outside in middle of New York?
Barboza.
Was that Barboza?
Yeah,
that was a good performance.
That was a good performance. Yeah,
Josh Taylor, that performance was very good.
I always say that for me, I think the Taylor performance was the best. Yeah. I've seen him. That one there, I had me like I said, you know, the Barboza one was good. Obviously, I think the Loma one was still very impressive.
Yeah,
especially that 12th round when he bit down. That one was serious.
The first 6 rounds and that 12th round were very good for him.
He let it slip, obviously, but I think you would happen. It's Loma. Loma's gonna come, like you know what I mean. But the first 6 was flawless.
The 12th,
and that 12th, where we're thinking, yikes, Yo's on a serious run, and he just Even that Tio Flo, Josh gets treated the same way. Yeah. Flo, Teofimo, I'm gonna say, maintain, he's a world-class fighter. Shakur's made him look like a bum. Absolute scrub.
Yeah.
From rounds 1 to 12, it's his peak. I said this fight's 3 rounds. It's over.
3 rounds, we're saying Tio looks lost.
3 rounds, I said it's over. It's done. In fact, I said to myself, let me stop. I said, I'm going to stop scoring this because I might as well just give every round to Shakur. Yeah. Nothing's going to change. But fuddled, couldn't believe it, Flowz. As in, Teofimo couldn't believe it. I don't think he could believe what was going on, what was getting done to him.
Slow. I mean, legit slow.
From the first round when the jab was peppering him, and he couldn't get past it, I said, it's over, it's done.
I was smiling early from that one.
Done. Shakur.
He did have one moment in that first round where he caught Shakur.
Yeah, he had one big shot.
That was it. That
was the only shot of note he landed. But I said to you, he lost that round because he ate jabs the entire round. Shakur Stevenson has treated us to an absolute lesson in the sweet science that we call the sport of boxing. It was an absolute masterclass performance, Flowz, from start to finish. Apart from the round we gave away because he was feeling charitable. Yeah. Because he took a round off.
Yeah. He wasn't in any trouble that round. He just took it off.
He smiled, like you said, he was smiling all around. Yeah. Shakur Stevenson has won 11 out of 12 rounds at a canter. Yeah. Look at Teofimo's face, battered and bruised. Bloodied, cuts everywhere. Shakur doesn't have a single scratch on him. I don't think he ate anything of note, apart from that one shot in the first round, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Showed us a myriad of different looks, whether it's fight on the outside and carrying Tio. Every time Tio tried to jump, Teofimo likes to do this lunging sort of hook, leaping thingy, which was very successful against other fighters. We've seen it. He's very good at it. That lunging thing he does killed Josh Taylor. Absolutely battered Josh Taylor. Yeah. You can't do that against someone like this. Yeah. Whose judgment of distance is masterful, the best I've seen. Whose footwork, masterful. The sharpness and hand speed, masterful. So every time you try to do that little
shots.
So every time you try to do a little jumping, count every time.
Check hook.
Or the check hook or the little jab quickly just to offset the rhythm. And then Teofimo, Shakur, he's a babyface assassin, will be smiling and walking Tio down. Pop, walking him down, sitting there in the pocket with Teofimo. And still Teofimo can't hit him, and every time.
Let's talk about that because again, I've said on this podcast so many times.
You've been very active in debunking the myth.
This idea that Shakur runs. Yeah. Shakur runs around the ring. I said I've seen Shakur walk down people, beat the brakes off them, punish them. Look, Herod, beat him up, run nowhere.
Facts.
Oscar
Valdez, just made him quit.
Basically. So I said, you lot don't really watch Shakur because he walks, he stands there, he can beat you up, he can walk you down. The running stuff is usually, there's maybe like 2 fights where he's been labelled that, and that's,
I said one of them he broke his hand. Yeah. So he was more defensive than normal. He had one hand.
he's got a chip on his shoulder, and he usually tries to get people out of there, but he'll do what he needs to do to win. So I'm glad when everyone's got the eyes on this fight, they're seeing it live, and then this Sergio Mora quickly. Sergio Mora, another one. You're a commentator, and you're saying, this is unusual for Shakur. They say it's usual. Do you watch my man or not? So I'm glad it's
they just be seeing clips and knockout stats.
Yeah.
So because his knockout ratio is like 40% or whatever, it's not a high knockout ratio. We know he's not blessed with crazy power like that, and he's got brittle hands. So the knockout's not really gonna come often like that. And we would probably never see Shakur. I'm talking about make someone spark or bone shred. Okay, he's not really that. He's not gonna do that.
Yeah, he's not.
I just don't think. We said you're either blessed with that power or you're not. And I don't think he is blessed with that power. He's got weak hands. So I think they will see that and see the fact that he doesn't really get. He's like, UD, and they think, this guy's boring. Yeah. Or this guy doesn't. And obviously they'll see those clips. Yeah. Those 1 or 2 viral clips. They'll be like, man, pillow fisted and he's boring. Yeah.
And he's never in tear-ups and wars as well, so...
Yeah. And unfortunately, what also goes against him, bro, is because he makes it look so easy. Yeah. Because he's, like I said, because he's not in a tear-up. Yeah. Because his face ain't scratched or mark. They're thinking, he's been defensive the whole fight. He looks like this because of the fact that these men can't touch him. Yeah, it's easy. They can't hit him. Yeah. Team landed 15% of his shots. Compare that to 45% that Shakur landed.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look, I've
said
it. We've said it. I've been a believer for Shakur for a while now that he's because remember at one point Teofimo was at the top of the table.
He was
when he beat Lomachenko. Rightfully so, we gave him top of the table. He's the only one who stepped up. He stepped up to the highest level. He
in fact, back then, bro, Shakur wasn't even in the conversation.
He wasn't in the big.
He just kind of turned pro kind of thing. Remember, it was the original lot was Teo, Devin, Javante, and Ryan Garcia. It was those 4 originally. Yeah. Obviously,
and Lomachenko kind of been boss.
And then their boss is funny. And then obviously Shakur, he started later than these guys, so they were already established stars. But obviously when we said, okay, look, eventually Shakur's coming. There was a pod we said Shakur is coming. Yeah. And he's the one that we feel could take the crown from this slot. And I said, there's only one person I said I could ever see beating Shakur. There's only one man, I felt, at the time. I don't need to mention his name because he's not a boxer right now. So, but I was confident that he beat the rest of those guys. And against that man, we'll see. Yeah. But we don't, like I said, that guy's not in conversations no more. Yeah. Shakur this is someone, Flowz, who, like I said last week, he just needs a shot. Because he's been begging for this opportunity against a marquee name, a guy in his prime, and he even said it himself, he's been calling out all the best fighters for years. Yeah, he has. Teo was the one that finally took the bait, and he's happy. Thank you, Teo. Because now we can see how great he is. This kid is one of the top 5 fighters on the planet, bro. No doubt. Obviously, we can't put him in pound for pound rankings or whatever because obviously he's not really.
Yeah, we can.
Well, we can. Yes, we can because we don't weight class. But
we have to.
He is easily one of the 5 best fighters living on this planet, bro. Yeah. And I don't see who can beat him. To be honest, that man has a puncher's chance. If he lands, cool. But if he doesn't land, it's not happening.
He ain't landed.
You said from jump you don't think he's landed. Haney is probably hard. I think Haney probably is hardest one. Yeah. Because Haney does a lot of things similar to him.
And Haney's bigger.
And Haney's got the bigger natural size. Yeah. Both have got amazing jabs. I think best jabs in the game. Well, up there with the best jabs in the game. Both are very, very good defensively. Different defensively, but very defensively effective. Yeah. So Haney, and we know Haney's very good at taking away people's arsenal very, very well. So I think Haney's his toughest fight, but right now, they're both in different weight classes. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, look, he moved up for this fight. Do you want him to stick around at 140? Do you want him to go back down? He seems happy to do both. Yeah. What do you think in terms of like how or what should be next for Shakur Stevenson?
I think stick around. Man.
Yeah, I like
stick around.
Yeah.
This is delicious looking tastier. It's the truth.
Because at one fight, it's only who? It's Dullah. I don't want him to fight Dullah. Yeah. I still think Dullah needs some work. Yeah. Let him grow a bit more. The guy who just won the other day, what's his name? Murtazaliev.
Yeah. He should still got a belt down there.
No, he would have vacated.
Okay.
Or stripped, maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah, he was stripped, of course, yeah. He missed weight.
Yeah. I'll check the other champion quickly. Hang on. Dula.
It's him.
It's Dula, it's Murtazaliev. Oh yeah, and Shakur.
Yeah, Shakur.
Sorry, yeah.
And
it's vacant. W is vacant.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. That doesn't inspire me.
Yeah.
That crop doesn't. No offense, these guys are great fighters. Doesn't inspire me.
He's beaten most of them, man, as well.
He's killed. Look.
Who else is there?
Two super Dula.
Yeah.
Murtazaliev, good fighter, but he gets killed.
Yeah.
No one else there. 140 now.
Yeah, Frank Martin. Yeah,
Frank Martin's there.
Names you mentioned.
Russell's there. Now he won't fight Keyshawn.
What's his name? He's always calling him out. You know who I'm talking about? Always calling him out.
Oh, for Schofield.
No, I don't feel Schofield.
Oh, I was gonna say that's at 145. That can still happen. Always calling out what? Shakur.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gone blank.
American.
Black. Said he beat him up in sparring.
Shaq Foster.
Shaq Foster.
He's at 130 though.
Yeah, but he wants to move up.
Yeah, he wants to move up.
Yeah, he said he'll move up.
Hey, if you wanted Shaq, because Shock was talking like Ice Water was talking crazy. He said he ran out of the gym.
Yep. After that, I don't mind that.
He said he did it twice. He said
he's calling. I'd rather see that than
Shock Foster
versus a Colin Ben. So yeah.
Nah, but with this Shock's got to handle Ray Ford though, man. Come on, man.
Nah, I'm thinking.
You can't just jump to the big boss. She calls a little bro. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, let's look. Even Hitchens said he will fight Shakur.
Yeah, boys. Yeah,
they're boys, but he said he hadn't.
Yeah.
Keyshawn's the one that said he'd never fight. But Hitchens said they're close, but he will do it. So I just think that 140 there's a bit more for him there. So why not? And obviously that means move to 147 will be soon. But yeah, handle 140 a little bit, man. No shame in that.
Look, I think Shakur's still going to face the same problems in people not wanting to fight him.
Mm-hmm. Because he's that good.
Yeah, he's just that good. Mm-hmm. And it's been the same. He's been the legit boogeyman.
Yeah.
He's been a legit boogeyman.
I thought that today. He's the boogeyman. He is.
We've seen people beat his mandatory and go other routes.
Yep.
Like Cambosos avoided him. Zapata avoided him for a long time.
Yep.
Isak Cruz, Ryan Garcia, all of them, even Teofimo, Tank, all of them will say, he's boring, he makes the crowd.
There's not a draw.
It's boring, he just runs and all this.
Again,
peddling in the same light.
Obviously, it's him and Tio is the joint, but they saw that MSG.
Yeah.
Not the Hulu Theatre, which is the smaller, they actually saw the proper MSG.
Yeah.
That's no small feat. So maybe he can draw now. Maybe.
They'll just make excuses.
Now that they've seen, ultimately, bro, he's one of the best black boxers on the planet and he needs to be celebrated more. That was, I don't want to do it, but that was a Mayweather-esque performance, bro.
Yeah. You
couldn't touch this man and he was tagging you at will. Incredible performance, bro.
Yeah.
Mayweather's era, low key. And it's nuts.
Yeah. As well, you just look at who's around him.
Yeah.
Even just in the change.
Look at the cosigns.
Look at the names who are with him. These are the best boxers.
He's with Bud and Andre Ward all the time.
Clarissa Shields
and the Gort.
Right there. Mayweather's the only missing person who's been that.
Yeah, but he's a hater. So.
Yeah, he's a hater. Yeah, that's true.
But I know for the fact when they said, Floyd is the new Mayweather will be like, what did he sell out this?
Yeah. But look at the cosigns. Like, these people are the people vouching. Say Shakur,
and that says a lot.
Yeah,
that
tells you all you need to know.
Enough proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
Flowz, there's plenty more talking points. Please, I got more.
Yeah,
we got to talk about Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Let's
get around to Senior. I can't lie. Let's start with Senior, right?
Look, okay, so this, like I said, there was a levels were shown in not just boxing ability Flowz, but corner work too between the two. Because round by round, I'm hearing Wally Moses give Shakur instruction. He's gonna try and dip to the left, so make sure you take a step back. You know what I mean? He's giving him boxing instruction.
If you use the jab, double up on
the jab, yeah. Meanwhile, we then go to Teofimo's corner. Senior's there shouting at his son, "Where's your power, bro?
Whoa.
You gotta hit him, bro. Hit this guy. You're gonna hate yourself tomorrow morning. I'm telling you, you're gonna hate yourself tomorrow morning."
Oh, man.
Disgust. I actually tweeted as well. I've got secondhand embarrassment listening to the senior shout at his son in the corner, offering no boxing advice. I didn't hear one shred of boxing advice. Shouting at him, questioning his power, telling him, hit this guy, let's get him now, knock him out. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Mess, absolute mess of corner work from senior. And then I'm watching an interview now where he's basically throwing his son on the bus saying he wasn't listening to anything I told him. But we heard what you were telling him. You weren't telling him anything. You didn't give him any boxing instruction. Yeah. We said Teofimo looked followed from round 3, didn't know what to do, and his dad's shouting at him saying hit him.
Yeah. Like, don't gaslight anyone.
I think that might be the worst corner work I've seen in the big fight.
It might be. And it might be.
And we've seen quite a lot.
Yeah, like, obviously people would love to mention, what's it, your boy, Tunde.
Oh, then you're right, what, empty the tank? Lights the cab. I can't lie.
I've always said I don't even mind that too tough. But this was crazy. And look, let me give CJ some slack. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
There was nothing he could have said.
He didn't
know. So, this thing was trying his best in there. But the corner advice was crazy. To be honest, I don't think any advice
nothing's gonna work.
Could have worked, really.
But you got to see something at least.
Yeah, but it was terrible corner work and it didn't help Teofimo in the slightest.
Nope.
Didn't help him one bit, and it probably led to it being a washing.
Yeah.
Maybe Teofimo could have nicked more rounds if he gave him solid advice.
Yeah.
But yeah, Senior's been an idiot throughout the build up as well.
Oh yeah, he's been
I said we have to hand him Bozo of the week.
Yep.
First and foremost.
Yep.
Because that corner work was
crazy. And to try and gaslight afterwards, even worse.
Terrible. And I love seeing Bud mocking him.
I was just gonna say, I think the happiest person alive for this
was me and Bud.
Was Bud. And even Clarissa too. Yeah. Because Clarissa seemed very happy.
Yeah.
The way Bud was celebrating, even during the rounds, he shouted at thingy like, Bud was so happy, obviously because. Obviously, he's had static with Teofimo in the past. He checked Teofimo for certain comments he was making. Look, Shakur beat this guy up so badly that Teofimo became a more motivational speaker afterwards.
Yeah, is it?
Like Shakur beat the clown out of him. It's so sad. Like to go out like this, he's there talking about apologizing for slavery and stuff like that. Get the hell out of here, Teofimo. And even now, watching the interview, he was still on that same. Are you happy we're alive? This, that. Get the hell out of here, bro. You got embarrassed. Yeah. You got absolutely embarrassed. All the antics came to bite you because the dad was saying he felt like everyone was against my son.
Yes.
And yes,
I was. Yes, I was.
So it's me. And the reason why everyone's... Unfortunately, your son's clown antics for the last 2 years have come back to bite you guys. We said what he was doing was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Clown show. So
I need more.
And I know that's what you want. You want Shaq to knock him out. Obviously, I said Shaq's probably not going to do that because he's not that type. But Keyshawn, for example, now
I need someone to
Keyshawn, someone will go for it and try and stop this guy. So yeah. Teofimo, we said that these antics would bite you, and he did. So I still rate you as a fighter, but you got short levels. So you hold that. You have to hold that.
So what next for Tia? Do you reckon?
Well, he said it himself. The excuses already came. He said, maybe it's time to move up, brother. He's going to move to 147, I think. I don't mind him saying 140. Obviously, he can't fight anyone. He can't beat Shakur, but he can still get other guys in that division 100%. Yeah. We know what he can do on his best day. Don't mind him going to 147 if he wants to mix in. We know that's also a hot division. So I don't mind him going to 147. But yeah, take a little break and then get back to it. 140, 147, I don't mind. But what are you thinking?
I don't like the guy, man.
You want him out of boxing?
Yeah.
Fair.
Remember there was a time where I said I don't want to see him. Get him out of boxing because
who do you dislike more, him or Tank? I know you're gonna say. I'm gonna hear it, bro.
Him. Yeah, him.
I thought you were gonna say Tank.
No, him. Like Tank's an idiot. Tank's an idiot, but.
Fair. I
really dislike what Teofimo was doing.
Yeah. To try and get into that angle to try and draw up press.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was just crazy work, nasty work. I didn't like it. It just seemed like he was on drugs or something as well. Didn't like it at all. And all these apologies ain't running with me. I can't lie.
That's up for life.
Yeah. Like,
fair. So you actually want him gone? I didn't know you wanted him gone, bro.
Look, there's two sides of it. I want to see him get cooked again.
Oh, okay.
I want him to He's been
so every opponent you're going to root for the opponent.
Yeah, he's been treated, but I want to see him stopped.
Right. I said punishment.
But at the same time, this is where I become a big hater. I don't want to see him get any more opportunities. Because he's still collecting bread at the end of the day. I don't want to see him get any more.
I didn't know you felt this.
No, I wanted the blackboard. I wanted Turkey saying never work with this youth again.
Yeah, even the like he was effed up as well. Remember? Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I said this guy shouldn't be working with anyone again. No one should work with him. He's moving crazy. You can't be saying the stuff he's saying and moving.
Yeah.
These times I wasn't even paying attention to it too tough because it was that annoying. I don't want to see his face anymore. His face annoys me. His voice annoys me. Yeah, get him out.
And even sometimes with his like apologies and stuff, I just don't feel like it's sincere.
Yeah, it's just
there's a lack of sincerity there. Yeah. He's only saying that because he got beat up. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what went wrong with Tio, man. I feel like that Lomachenko win kind of I don't know, man. It just went weird. I don't mind him sticking around. I just know that there's certain guys he should never ever step in the ring with. They'll mess him up. But yeah, we'll see what happens with him. But Shakur's night, very happy for Shakur. Did his thing. Another talking point, I think, final talking point on this Flowz. We talk about, certain guys who shouldn't be stepping in the ring or whatnot. Look, he's a topic of conversation somehow. Obviously, you even said you guys got blood on their hands for this. Conor Benn, Flowz. Let's talk about Conor Benn. Now, Mr. Benn, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This past week, yeah, Conor Benn has, obviously, individuals will ask, who do you want next? Would you fight here? Would you fight blah, blah? I kid you not, about 6 guys that they've mentioned for Conor. He said for each one of them, yeah, he can be next. He can be next. So Conor Benn wants to fight everyone. I remember the joke that you mentioned any name to Conor Benn, could mention Flowz's name. He would say, yeah, let's have it next. He wants to fight everyone, apparently. Now, during the fight card, him and Rolly are friendly, but obviously they're both in the same division and Rolly's got a belt. So Conor Benn's mentioned many times, yeah, we can meet Rolly together one. Rolly's walked past and they've done like a little, I think it was a friendly sort of tussle. And then he's saying to Eddie, yeah, set this up in May, let's do it, me and Rolly Romero. He's also mentioned that obviously he wants to fight Barrios or Ryan Garcia in May too, same month apparently. So he's trying for everyone. They had him, I think before the main event there was a presentation of like legends. Bro, I'm seeing Murtazaliev, I'm seeing Usyk, who else was there? There was someone else, that was Triple G was there.
Bivol,
Usyk, yeah. I said to myself, and then Conor Benn. I said, look who they've got Conor Benn rubbing shoulders with. This is, guys, Conor Benn has not even fought for a world title yet.
I don't think he's for British level. Has he fought for British?
I'm pretty sure he might have.
I don't think he has. No, he hasn't. He said he hasn't fought a British level. He hasn't fought a British title.
Yo, this Conor Benn run is crazy because obviously in America they love him now after the Eubank fight.
He's big.
So after the fight now, Shakur said, there's another fighter here who motivated me. Conor Benn, bring your ass here. And him and Shakur going at it. Shakur said, I want to fight you next. Put that same rehydration clause you did on thingy. Let's do it next. Blah, 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 blah. Conor Benn first tried to say, you're too small for me, man. Come on to the big dog. He's saying he's too small for me, but I'm seeing Shakur tower over here. Anyways, cool. He said, come up to the big dogs, come to waterweight. I'll destroy you. Shakur's obviously saying, your food. Yeah, cool, I'll come up if you have to, blah, blah. But anyways, then Conor Benn said to Eddie, yo, Eddie, set up. You can be next. So, for me, Flowz, obviously, I know what Shakur's doing.
Yeah.
Shakur is a smart man. He knows that Conor Benn's got a lot of heat right now.
It's a great cherry.
So, it's a fantastic cherry. That's a money cherry. Because Conor Benn, look, whether you like it or not, Flowz, he's a draw. Yeah. He's a draw now.
Big man.
So, that is a big money fight. You get a lot more money fighting Conor Benn than, say, Africa, for example.
Yeah.
So, and Shakur knows his food.
Yeah.
Shakur does Ben worse than he did Tio.
Yeah,
it's an even easier fight.
Yeah.
Does him worse than he did Tio.
Yeah.
Conor Benn saying that, you can't punch, you can't keep me off you, I'll batter you. Conor Benn doesn't want no parts of Shakur Stevenson, man. Yeah. Just like I know he doesn't want no parts of Devin Haney. Because he's been quick to call the other welterweight champions, but he won't call David. He says Devin Haney's too boring, doesn't want to make that fight. Yeah. Look, Conor Benn ain't trying to fight anyone that can school him. He knows that. So I don't truly believe Conor Benn really wants that fight. Obviously, he was taking it for the cameras and whatnot. Shakur just sees it as an easy cherry, easy lick, money grab. But in my opinion, Flowz, part of me does. I know you want it because you want to see Conor Benn embarrassed. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, Ben doesn't deserve Shakur. Ben hasn't never fought for Walter. He doesn't even deserve to fight this man.
Yeah. Look,
He's done nothing. Conor when? As Bill Haney says.
Look, you know what's funny? I was thinking, obviously One Piece is blowing up right now.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that Buggy the Clown is basically Conor Ben. That's fluked his way into
Hella anime characters like this. Buggy the Clown, King from One Punch Man, Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z.
How the hell is he in the ring with that lineup?
Bros, I couldn't believe it. I'm saying, oh, look at these. I said, wait, Conor Ben.
And he looked...
Rubbing shoulders with the greats.
Look, we're all black men here. We all suffer from imposter syndrome.
Yep.
This guy's shameless because there's no way I would be there standing in that ring if I was Conor Ben. I'd see myself out.
Swear.
You look to your right. These are elite fighters who've won titles, who won it all.
Standing in the game. This guy hasn't even fought for war. I said to him, what's Conor Ben doing there, please?
And he's there posing, flexing. Yeah, crazy work from Conor Ben. But look, I'll give him a lot of stick, but a fair play to Conor Ben. This is
entertaining.
It's super entertaining, vocal, pitbull. The camera's always on him, and he has a very good lane.
He's taking his moment well. I'll give him that right now. Yeah.
And there's a lot of angle because remember he speaks Spanish too.
Yep.
He needs to bring that back out.
Yep.
With these Spanish fighters, because he could be a big superstar.
We called the play from early.
Yeah, we said he should have been running that. Fight all the Mexicans, fight all the Latinos.
Take the tank blueprint. Fight all the Latino fighters and chat to them in Spanish.
Yeah. He needs to run that play and stick to it because it's I need the Mexican style versus him. Makes for a good combo
because he himself kind of fights like a Mexican in a way. Yeah,
that makes for a good clash, good style, good fight. Whereas if he needs to be careful who he's mentioning because they will treat him, they'll do him bad.
But you called it from early. Conor Ben's type of, he doesn't believe this himself. He's delusional.
He knows.
He just says it.
Yeah,
because he feels that's the right thing to say. So when they mention so and so, I'll fight him next. He can get it.
Yeah,
he just the boots call up was the biggest obvious indicator of that.
Yeah.
He did not believe a word he was saying. Yeah, Jerron, Boots, he can get it too. No, that's not true, bro. You don't believe this. And he never mentioned Boots' name again, so we know. So it's funny, but come on, bro. How many fighters you want to fight in May? Everyone can get it, apparently. And a lot of his time, these are guys that probably treat him. So we'll see. But you might be right, Flowz. The Eubanks might have blood on their hands. Because his ego right now, whew.
Yeah.
But Flowz, good night. Oh, to be fair, one thing to mention as well, I forgot. We got to mention, obviously, the day before, it was the weigh-in for this, Flowz.
Yeah, we do need to.
We got...
In fact, go on,
the Hades are moving like a mob right now. They're calling Devin Debo, but the whole team is on smoke. Because Tiger Johnson, who is an undefeated 147-pounder, who has static with Devin, I think on Twitter, they've been going back and forth on Twitter. I think Static wants to fight again. Probably doesn't rate Devin. Devin doesn't rate. We know Devin on the internet is one of the biggest punchers in the world. Talked smack, and apparently Tiger was one up by himself basically, and we've seen that Team Haney were there full strong, and Tiger has said something to Devin's younger brother, and then I don't know who the other guy was. I'm guessing it mimight be one of Haney's brothers or whatever, but then they've come together and they've rushed Tiger basically. And from what I could tell, Flo, it was on 2 occasions. Because I saw an indoor video and an outdoor video where they were cracking him. We've seen Tiger's mocked up under his eye and whatnot. So and Devin is nowhere to be seen. By the way,
Devin was doing an interview.
Oh yeah, he was doing an interview. Bill was there. Bill was kind of at the back trying to pull people away and whatnot. But the Haneys are moving mad out here.
And you know what? I need the Haneys to give Tio that same treatment.
Look, I don't
even want to see Tio in the ring. Give him that same, because they stomped on Tiger.
Bro, they was beating them up.
Well, fair play to Tiger. He showed heart there.
Tiger ran into it.
Yeah,
he actually ran into the smoke.
He probably even caused it. Like he could have just walked off.
Yeah, boxer don't it? He's there thinking, I'll back myself. But I don't think he clocked that the Hades had numbers.
Yeah, they stopped him.
Even the little kid was throwing heads.
They cracked him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
save one for Tio.
That might. I can't remember watching Tiger fight, but that might be a fight at some point at 147. If he gets his wish, he's gonna want revenge on it, I guess. Even though Devin didn't cause it, but it's come from Team Haney, so that's funny, man. Flo, some other cracking cards yesterday that we got to talk about. Let's. Flows, you've been dunked on again, bro.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it, Flows.
Yeah.
Josh Kelly, we have another UK champion. Who would have thunk it?
Fair play.
Josh flipping Kelly.
Fair play.
The guy Afro had Flows has killed for years.
I've killed him.
Against Bakram, who looked good against Tim Tszyu.
Yeah.
Flows, I did not expect this whatsoever. And it was a cracker of a fight, to be honest, Flows, from what I could see. Started off with Josh Kelly doing his usual Josh Kelly stuff. You know, the footwork. Josh Kelly does do some good things.
Yeah, he's got ability.
And we've said he's got ability. He actually does have ability. Good footwork, good hand speed. Can be slick in there. The issue is Flows, and obviously the issue we've had all his career, he neglects the basic fundamentals because he feels himself too much. He really feels the pretty boy nickname, and he feels like it's pretty boy Kelly. He really believes that. Yeah. And then he'll start dropping his hands and trying to showboat and whatnot. And that's when you know he gets tagged. Yeah. This fight, Flows, I can't lie, there's certain bits I was applauded from Josh Kelly. The work was beautiful. Bakram, obviously he's one of them Muslim Russians, so we knew kind of what stuff. We've seen him fight before. You know, pressure fighter, hard hitter. It's coming forward, but I'm seeing Josh Kelly jab, pop, 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 spin out. Josh Kelly is showing the Josh Kelly footwork through. As I said, he's on the back foot for most of the fight, but every time Bakram's coming forward, he's tagging him with the speed and the jab, and then flashing combinations and then spinning out of there. I'm thinking, this is beautiful work, Josh. And the knockdown on the fourth round, Flows, you see it?
Yeah.
Flash knockdown, superb. Backgrounds come rushing in. Josh Kelly stepped back, popped him with it was a stiff jab almost. Counter jab, dropped him. Background wasn't really hurt, but it was a really amazingly executed flash knockdown. This is 4 rounds in the Flows. I'm thinking to myself, yo, Kelly is hooping. But I thought to myself, hang on, I've seen this story before. Josh Kelly normally, we've said before, Josh Kelly, in 6 rounds, Josh Kelly looks like the best fighter in the world. But in fact, maybe 4 or 5 rounds, he looks at the best. But then you start applying pressure, a Venetian fight, for example. If you apply educated pressure, this guy will revert to type in terms of he'll start feeling himself. The engine isn't the best, hands down, and then he'll start doing what I like to call the Josh Kelly things, Flows, which is obviously neglecting the basics, hands down, thinking that he's Mayweather to try or thinking that he's Roy Jones, and then getting caught with silly shots, and then you apply enough pressure, he will break and that's it. And we're seeing Bakram start to get success, I think, towards obviously as the fight went on, because Josh Kelly, I think, is tiring, and he's doing his usual bad habits. And then Bakram was able to drop him with a ninth. That was ropey for Josh Kelly. And then I think the round after as well was quite ropey as well because Bakram is in the ascendancy. But we saw something different, Flows, in terms of Josh Kelly biting down on the gum shield and sort of, almost rectifying, the mistakes he was making and get back to it. And even though he was feeling himself and doing a bit of showboating, he bit down his gum shield, I feel like, and toughed it out in there. And 12th round was a great round for him as well. Almost, reminiscent of Shakur in terms, Tio and Lomachenko in terms of you got a guy in the ascendancy, but he was able to sort of write that and really pepper Bakram with some combinations and use that footwork again. Overall, Flows, I thought it was a cracking performance from what I could see from Josh Kelly, and he looked good value. It was a close fight, but I felt like he was value for that win. For that win, man.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I've not seen the full fight. Yeah. Highlights.
Yeah.
Look, I've been critical of Josh. I've been heavily critical, even before it was popular to be critical of Josh Kelly.
Yep. You was actually first to the wave. I'll give you your flowers
very
there.
Early, and it was application of his ability. He felt himself way too much. Refused to jab. Wanted to throw 5 left hooks. Wanted to pose and posture.
Yep.
And try and look slick in there. Chill on the ropes.
Yep.
And I was like, look, you can't perform like this.
Yeah.
You can't perform like this if you're not
especially
doing the
if you move up the levels as well, which is what he did.
You can't move up the levels performing like this.
Yeah.
Because you're not even doing it successfully.
Yeah.
You're beating these low level, but you're getting caught, you're getting cracked.
Yep.
You're finding yourself in a bit of bother.
Yep.
You're still doing it. And you've seen people make comparisons with Ben Whitaker.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
So he's doing all that, and he's been doing it for time, and he's refusing to change.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it may be a few things. Maybe he's always fought people he expected to beat. He was expected to be even
Avanesyan, he was kind of expected to go in there and win. And
we said,
he's
going to lose this fight.
If he performs that way.
Yeah.
So this time, what I did see from Josh Kelly, I have to give him credit, was discipline.
Yeah.
It was early discipline.
Yeah.
He moved around in there.
Yeah.
He moved, he jabbed.
Yeah.
He was focused. He didn't posture and pose early on as much.
Yeah.
So when I'm seeing him moving and jabbing and looking focused, because even we mentioned the recent fight of him, and he said
Davis.
Yeah, Ishmael Davis.
Yeah.
We were there.
We struggled.
And he started to lose focus and he was winning. And then he started to let Ishmael Davis get into it by posturing and posing. And so like, what are you doing? So I'm thinking, if you're 31, you're not changing.
Yeah.
But he showed us something in there where he's moving, he's boxing, he's applying himself how he should, following the game plan. I'm like, yeah, fair. Now I need to go back and watch it because some people said it seemed close to the scorecards.
Yeah, it was. It was. Actually, I did see some people say felt that the background did enough.
Yeah.
But more people I felt like said Kelly got that.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's British people. I'm saying that.
True.
I need to like.
From the clips I saw, or was it the highlight video, the 10-minute highlight video? Bro, he's some. I mean, I did see the old Josh Kelly stuff there.
Yeah.
But
he turned it on.
But he turned it on. Yeah. But I was just some cracking work. I said to myself, wow. You mentioned, the whole habit of his was chill on the ropes.
Yeah.
This time I'm seeing him spin off the ropes and get out there quickly.
Yeah.
And then turn back round and pepper him. I said to myself, wow. So, I watched the full thing, but credit where credit's due. Because I never thought Josh Kelly could win a world title. And you might question now, was Background actually as good as we thought he was? To be honest, I only seen Background fight once.
Yeah.
And to me, he looked good against Tim Tszyu. We could say Tim Tszyu is kind of faded and, not the same Tim Tszyu, but Tim Tszyu's a hard night's work for.
Yeah. And
Background cooked him, fried him, absolutely battered him. And like I said, I trust these Eastern European Muslim Russians, man. Like they're usually tough guys. Bro, they're legit. I'm not going to lie, they're legit, and he's one of them. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I mean, and Background I did see him. The pressure was strong. He like I said, he got to Josh Kelly in portions as well. But Josh Kelly's footwork and just slickness and absolute boxing ability was just able to, I think, take him over the line in this one. So yeah, man, happy for Josh Kelly. World champion, who would have thunk it, like you said?
Yeah, he was written off early by me as well.
Bro. But I didn't think he would win this as well. I don't think many people did.
Yeah.
So he's managed to do that. A massive moment for him in his hometown as well. And he's in it's a tough division though, Josh. Tough division. We'll see how he gets along in that division. A lot of people saying that they wouldn't mind seeing the rematch because it looked like a good fight as well.
Did you see this? The second knockdown that wasn't counted by a Background. What did you make of that?
What, when he stood on his foot?
Where I didn't see the foot. I saw
so
hit him with a shot and then just Kelly
stumbled back.
Trips over.
His foot was actually there on top of Josh Kelly's. Okay. So actually, I think it was a good call from the ref because he's kind of like the punch is kind of, but obviously because I thought if his foot wasn't there, Josh Kelly would just go back normally.
I didn't see
but he fell off the.
I saw people being critical of that, saying why wasn't that scored?
No. I think purely because of the fact that he trotted him and punched him, and that's why he lost his balance. Okay. In my opinion, anyways. Speaking about the division, Flowz, like it's a tough division. Obviously, Boots and Virgil haven't even got belts, but we see them as the future of the division.
Yeah.
But Xander Zayas as well also fought last night. He is a champion in the division. He went to unify against one of the other champions in the division in Abbas Barral in Puerto Rico. And again, I haven't watched the full fight for us, but it looked like another cracker.
Yeah.
War even. They both went to war. Xander Zayas has come away with a majority decision. But that Barral guy seemed to really go for it. And Zayas was able to do just about enough. So that division is frying. I want to shout out to Xander Zayas as well, Flowz, because he's 23 years old, unified champ. He's the youngest of the crop.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. He only won this title back end of last year, I feel like. And he went straight to unify against Barral. Barral, from what obviously we didn't know about him, but he looked good. He looked good. Yeah. He looked decent. So I don't mind seeing him again properly.
That 12th round from them was insane.
Crazy. And even after Flowz, I watched the interview afterwards, the in-ring interview. The way they were both showing respect to each other, and the Puerto Rican crowd looked amazing. They were really cheering Barral as well, giving the applause because apparently he obviously fought his heart out. Barral was kind of in tears, but he gave all the respect to Xander. He said that, even though he was split, he kind of knew that he didn't do enough and Xander deserved it. So, man, really lovely scenes. Xander's quick to say, he wants to fight he said Josh Cage just became a champ. Let's do it. I think the other champion is Fundora. I think. Yeah, Fundora hasn't lost, has he? So yeah, it'll be Fundora. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's Fundora anyways. Fundora, so Zaya's got 2, and now Josh Kelly. But as we said, Flowz, Boots and Virgil haven't fought for belts yet. And we believe that those guys are the ones, really. And we'll see what happens with that. But 154-pound division, bro, flying. So shout out to those guys, man. And overall, Flowz seemed like a really good night's worth of boxing. So some good fights, some cracking fights. Josh Kelly,
Yeah, fair. Look,
it's damning for Tim Tszyu, though.
Yeah, it is. But look, it seemed like it could have been a close fight.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, you don't know home advantage and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
we'll watch it. We'll score it properly and see.
But shout out to Josh Kelly because it looked like he followed the game plan and he avoided some of those bad habits that we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Adam Booth as well, man. Great trainer, top trainer, UK trainer. So yeah. One last thing as well before we quickly talk about next week, Flowz. William Skull got stopped by a Danish fighter called Jacob Bank, who I'm not aware of. It's obviously 168. Yeah. I think got stopped in 3 rounds. But it just puts a little something in perspective, Flowz. Canelo's last 3 opponents that he won have all been stopped recently. It just says a lot. Canelo went the distance with all these guys. And Munguia.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
I've always said Canelo's punching above his weight in those divisions. He shouldn't get away with it. So
it's interesting.
He's probably on the decline. But yeah, interesting.
Probably a little bit on the decline, but yeah, it's just interesting how these guys all have gone and got stopped. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, Flowz, next week, one fight to talk about. I think it's gonna be an absolute cracker. Nick Ball was defended in Liverpool against Brandon Figueroa. There's a 7-inch height differential between the two because Figueroa is big at the weight. He's 5'9" and Nick Ball is 5'2". Reach as well. 7-inch difference. But why I believe it's going to be cracker Flowz is because they both are high activity, high pressure fighters. Yeah. Both of them. They both don't stop. How many uppercuts do you think Nick Ball's going to spam this fight? Because Nick Ball loves an uppercut, boy, and against a taller opponent, I think he's going to be trying to send this uppercut big time. Flowz, this promises, in my opinion, to be a cracker. Yeah, they both fight the same way anyway. Just come forward and just throw. Yeah, Ball can box a bit. To be fair, he can box a bit.
He'll drag you into it if you think you're just going to box rings around him. He'll drag you into it. He won't let you off the hook. He'll be on your chest. He'll be on.
Ball can box. To be fair to him, a little bit, but he also is quick to jump into that little, that zone. And Figueroa already fights one way. Yeah, just doesn't stop throwing punches. So I think this promises to be a really good fight, Flowz. I'll be so real. Good matchup. I hope Ball does it. But yeah, that height difference is peak, but that's probably something that Ball is used to his whole career, to be honest, because when you're that small, no one's going to be smaller than 5'2". So yeah, he's used to it, man. And he navigates it well, I'll be so real.
Yeah. And probably likewise, Brandon Figueroa's taller than all these opponents.
True. It's so funny how they're completely opposite of the scales, right? But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one for sure. But yeah, Flowz, it's a good weekend, man. Really, really enjoyable weekend worth of fighting. Happy for Shakur, man. That's it, really. Happy he was able to show the world. People needed to see how good this man is. He's different, man. He's different. I know you can't think of anyone who could beat him right now in between 135 to 147. No, you can't, can you?
No, Devin has the best bet.
Devin has the best bet, yeah.
Yeah, Devin has the best bet.
Yeah.
For me.
But low-key, at the time anyways, Devin didn't want it low-key when they were both at 135.
Well, yeah, Devin sent him an offer and then apparently Shakur turned it down. Yeah. So there was a bit of back and forth in that. So, yeah, who knows?
I think they will at some point eventually.
Yeah, we'll see. Man, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Good weekend.
Yeah. Should we call it there?
Yeah, man.
Alright, man. It's been episode 285 of the SZN podcast, guys. Once again, I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, you need to find us on the streaming platforms. Peace.
I'm taking a strap. I'm strapped up.
What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.